and welcome to this live broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK, and today is the 9th of March 2021, and we are celebrating on this Tuesday by sharing some motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. As always, we are looking for what 3 things you are grateful for this morning. We always say that when we start in the morning in the attitude of gratitude, we start as we mean to go on. So when we start with an attitude of gratitude and show gratitude for the things that we already have, or things that we recognize that we have, then we are actually setting ourselves up for a great day ahead. So I'm going to just share this broadcast through to my normal page, and we are going to see what 3 things you're grateful for this morning. So good morning and welcome. Don't forget we're sharing live now to Facebook and to YouTube, and you can certainly catch up on anything that you've missed out on both of those channels. So what 3 things are you grateful for right now? Join us now. Post. Right, we are ready. Good morning, Wilson. How are you? Tony Fleming's here. Karen's here. Hi. It's good to have you all here this morning. Good morning. Sue Venus is here. What 3 things are you grateful for this morning? As we sit here right now, what 3 things are you grateful for this morning? Where has gratitude shown up in your life today? What can you share today? So it's quite interesting here today. It looks like it's quite warm outside. I know the wind is still incredibly cold, but we went for a really long walk yesterday. For us, it was over 4 kilometers. We went for a walk. Usually for the last week or so, I've been getting out again, and I've been walking for about 3 kilometers. So it was more than usual, and we are really looking forward to doing more of those. So I'm planning a picnic for later this week. Andrew's off this week, so we are spending a little bit more time together, but we've also got me fulfilling all the vouchers. Everybody that's bought a voucher for our birthday special, so you can get a reading treatment or consultation for £10 for the half hour instead of 30, and so I am trying to fit all the voucher purchasers in as well. Hi Martin, everyone, grateful for a good night's sleep, a non-bitey pup this morning, and sunshine warmth through the window. That's lovely. That's really lovely. I like your picture, Jenny. That's gorgeous. Is it a sunrise or a sunset? Karen says, morning, grateful for sunshine and work and friends and family. Amazing. Here's hoping you're feeling better, Karen. I'm still sending you some healing, okay? Morning, grateful for children, friends, and for this broadcast. Yay! Your cake making site is gorgeous, Terry. Such diversity and such creativity. Really lovely. Thank you for sending me the link. Grateful that Mia is now able to go back to school. Grateful for family and friends. Amazing. How are you feeling, Tony? I think you said you weren't feeling well recently. Hi, Sue. Grateful for waking up to a beautiful sunny day, good friends, and my 5th day smoke-free. Oh, now there's an achievement. Is that something you're actively pursuing? Interesting. Is that something you're actively pursuing, Wilson? Better today. Good. We're still going to see healing. Annabella, sunshine, Phoebe getting me out in the fresh air, and a new mini orchid. Ooh, orchids are lovely. I love an orchid, me. You know that, don't you? I love an orchid. An orchid that I've had for years that it still had leaves on it. I trimmed it. I'd done all the treatment that I usually do to my orchids because I live for orchids. But I put it in our bedroom window and kind of more or less forgotten about it. It's in a vase that treats it almost like a little micro system on its own. What do you call those things? where the moisture stays in the vase, like a little mini environment. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, opened the curtains and it was in full bud, and now there's about 6 or 8 beautiful orchid flowers on it. It just suddenly came back into life again. So it's obviously in the right place now. So I won't move it. I'll just keep feeding it from now on, from time to time. So really, really nice. In agony again this week. I think it's a nerve in my ribs. Oh. Ouch. I'll put you on my healing list too if you'd like, Tony. I'd put you on my healing list too. In fact, there's lots of healers on here, so we can all put all of you on our healing lists. Sunrise, 1 bonus Benson brings is being up early to see the sunrise. Yes. The picture, right, sunrise. So we're having a puppy, he brings you. Bless you. Bella wouldn't dare. Bella wouldn't dare. I can tell you now, Andrew gets up before the sunrise every morning, even on his days off. And he goes through to the lounge to go and watch whatever he wants to watch on television. That's his time to watch nonsense that I don't watch. But as soon as Andrew leaves our room, Bella knows the drill. She jumps into Andrew's side of the bed, comes and snuggles up next to me, and she doesn't move until I get up. She doesn't come and wake me up. She comes to lie next to me, and we both come through at about 9 o'clock in the morning every day. But remember, I only go to bed at 2 in the morning, so we both come through at 9 in the morning. But she wouldn't dare try and wake me up early with the sunrise. That would not be a healthy move for my puppy. I say puppy, she's 9, but you know, she knows exactly how this household works. Andrew's the early riser, and without fail, every single morning. In fact, Jenny, at 9 o'clock when I get up, excuse me, guys. At 9 o'clock when I get up, I have to basically force her out of bed. Bella loves a lion. Oh my God, she loves a lion. Sending healing hugs. Right. Sit at the criticism live against the British Society and later. I will say this, Karen. I will empathize with your comment, but I don't think this is the time or the place to comment on that, because all of us might have different feelings on it, and this is supposed to be a morning of motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. And I haven't, to be fair, I haven't watched the full interview yet. I've yet to watch the full interview, which I fully intend to do in order to remain informed. But yeah, I can see how, as an empath, Karen, I can see how that might have kept you up, because that's why I often don't watch these kinds of things, because I get very affected by them. Because I feel quite strongly. And I think you similarly, Karen, might be an empath where you actually will feel strongly about a situation. And there's nothing wrong with being an empath, but it does put us in the firing line as far as our own emotions are concerned, and dealing with our emotions and dealing with our dealing with how we process the information that comes in. And so, yeah, as an empath myself, I'm very careful about what I choose to observe and how I choose to respond to things. One of my New Year's resolutions, the smoking, right? So it took a while, but I'm in the right mindset and felt it was time. Well, good for you, and long may it continue. Really, long may it continue. We're getting 7 hours straight most nights, but only 11 weeks. Oh, you mean he's only 11 weeks old? Doesn't help. Mark's alarm is 6:30, so no chance of me getting up later. He's asleep now, so bonus can be with you all. Yeah, I think they fall into a routine. They fall into a pattern. And certainly with us, Bella has, I mean, she's now under my table that I'm working at. She's under the table, on her bed, under the duvet. The heater is on next to her, the radiator. So there's radiating heat, and then she's under a duvet as well. You know, people think our dog gets treated like a dog. No. She runs this house. Bella's got like 5 beds. She's got 5 beds around the house. So whatever room I'm in, she has her bed that she can sleep on. Or if I'm in the lounge, no chance. She's on the couch with me. On the couch, under the blanket with me. That's Bella. It's amazing how they tend to take over our lives and work with us, and are with us. So yeah, let's do a card, shall we? Let's do a card for this morning. It's just so lovely to see sunshine and warmth. I'm going to go and open curtains and windows after this, turn the radiator off. In fact, to be fair, the radiator has just gone off. So I'm going to go open windows, open curtains, let some fresh air through the house. Do a bit of a spring clean today. We've agreed we're going to do floors today. Because Andrew's on holiday, we kind of do a go slow in the house cleaning. But today we're going to do floors. I'm going to vacuum all the floors. Andrew's going to do all the floors that get sort of, what are they called? Steamed. Where he does the hot water and Zaflora, which we use on our floors. So we're going to do a hot steam on the floors and a nice vacuum. Liz, good morning. How are you? Let's pick a card. So floors are the order of the day. We're going to do floors. And I might do a couple of other things too. But all my washing is caught up. Yay! So card 50 comes to a 5. It's Compass. 5 is all about unexpected opportunities, experiences, surprises, all those kinds of things that come your way in a good way. And this is about being open to them. So about being ready to receive unexpected opportunities, surprises, experiences, and how to work with them. But Compass here also has on its dials, on the 2 dials, it has, apart from a toad, all the star signs are on there. The directions are on there, obviously north, east, south, west. That's what's on this one. The other version of this card that is called Ghostlands has the time and the star signs and something else. So this is a very much Compass to me. The card is about you're in the right place, in the right direction, doing the right thing at the moment. So keep doing that. It's like you found your true north. Keep moving in that direction. If we're looking for purpose, if we're looking for direction, this card would indicate that you're in the right place right now. Head space, heart space, physical space, whatever the case, this tells me that you're in the right direction. And just to keep strong in your convictions of where you are and what you're doing at the moment, because those things will hold true and hold through for you. So really not a bad indicator card, this Compass card. Liz says, morning. Jane says, that's true. Phoebe's got used to my odd hours and does really well. Liz is good, thank you. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, so Compass is usually an indicator. It's usually like, it comes up when people usually are feeling like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right choice? Am I in the right place? Am I moving in the right direction? And this card usually comes through to come and confirm that. It comes through and goes, hi, yes. The answer is yes. Even if we sometimes don't know what the question is, it comes through and goes, the answer is yes. Keep doing that. So it's a lovely indicator card, but it's really, really, really important to recognize it when it pitches up. Recognize it when it arrives, because it is something that is going to polarize you and move you in the right direction, which is a good thing, a really, really good thing, and interesting as well. Very, very interesting as well. Yeah, very, very interesting. So I was planning on a picnic today, but we might actually move it to later in the week. we might actually move it to later in the week, like Friday. I've got some readings to do today for our special. Have you booked yourself a special? It's £10 at the moment for a reading, treatment or consultation instead of £30 for a half-hour reading, treatment or consultation. That's 2/3 of the price off, and it's because as a business I've been going for 10 years. Sunday just gone, on the 7th of March, I celebrated my 10-year anniversary of having my spiritual practice, my spiritual business, where I've worked day in and day out all year round for the good of spirit and for my customers, my clients, my people. And it's been really, really lovely. Really, really lovely. I've learned a lot. I've experienced a lot. I have listened a lot. And yeah, it's really weird because I didn't realize, and then all of a sudden I was thinking about something, and it popped into my head that my anniversary was coming up, and then I was trying to work out how many years. Excuse me. Trying to work out how many years I've been going for, and then it suddenly dawned on me that it was actually 10. It jumped out of nowhere, because I used to celebrate my business anniversary every year when we had our shop. We'd have a shop birthday party. But since moving back into my flat, I haven't had cause to celebrate the birthday because we're just in the flat doing work from the flat again. So there was no sort of sense of ceremony or necessity for it. But just in thinking about it, was like, oh, hang on, it's 10 years. And I can't quite believe it, really. I can't believe it. It's my second longest running job. I spent 11 years at the school working for the school. So right now I'm catching up to the amount of time that I spent working at the girls' high school in South Africa. And that'll be really weird, like once I exceed that. Because that was the majority of my life was spent doing that at that stage. So, how long have you worked where you're working right now? How many years have you spent doing the job that you're doing? How do you feel about your work? What motivates you? What inspires you? Share it up on screen. Let's see where we're at. So, how long have you worked where you're at right now? What inspires you? What motivates you? Let's see what you guys have to say. And I will pick a card while we're waiting. Oh. Ride the wave. Again, it's a 5. It's 14, which comes to a 5. So again, in line with this year being a 5-year, unexpected surprises, opportunities, experiences, and how we respond to those, being open to them. Ride the wave says, even if we're going through a bad time at the moment, we could be going through a good time, ride the wave. We could be going through a bad time, ride the wave. Regardless of what we're experiencing right now, go with the flow. Do not try and restrict it, restrain it, hold it back, because really what we want is we want to keep pushing forward. Okay? Pushing forward. And that's really, really, really important to, regardless of what we're going through right now. And here's the thing. What we're going through right now, this moment, is as a result of what we've set up in the past. So everything we've done before has set up our now. Okay? So we need to ride the wave because we can't change our now. However, what we choose to do right now will set up our future. So what we can do is what we can change is not the past. The past can't be changed. What we're experiencing in our now, in theory, can't be changed because it's been set up by the past. What we choose to do in our now, fresh, is what will move us into the future. So if we want a better lifestyle, if we want better time management, if we want more time with family and friends, etc., we can make those changes now to set up the future that we want. But the present that we're experiencing is as a result of the past. Because past choices set up the present choices set up our future. So if you start thinking positively, start being in an attitude of gratitude, start noticing the small stuff, ride the wave of what you're going through right now, because it's only as a result of a past choice that you are where you're at. And then set up those opportunities now for future. Do the things now that you want for your future. So we've got Liz saying, 22nd of March, I will have worked for Tesco for 33 years. Wow, Liz. I've retired officially, so summer off for me and Benson, then autumn, winter working with Spirit with my healing work. Amazing. There we go. So that's a perfect example. Jenny's semi-retired. I'll say semi-retired because I think you're still actively working. But she's going to take the summer off, and then now she's thinking about the autumn winter work that she's going to be doing with Spirit and her healing work. So what Jenny could do right now is start putting together publicity or information, etc., about what she's going to offer come September, October, November, December, January, February. Jenny could be setting that up now so that people can see what's coming, and then people can choose to subscribe to that. That's what I'm talking about. So right now she's enjoying her retirement with her dog, her new dog, but is looking forward to the future, that in autumn and winter she's going to be working with Spirit. And so you can set up those parameters now. Been in my job 2.5 years, customer service team leader, and I'm being made redundant in June due to relocation. It happened also to me in June 2013, and it really destroyed me back then. This time I'm ready for a new challenge after June and excited for new beginnings. Now that's amazing. And that's a perfect example of riding the wave, Tony. The first time round, it really took you by surprise. This time round, you're more aware of what could happen, what does happen, and how you will be moving forward into your new existence. And actually, you're treating it with excitement. You said, ready for a new challenge after June, excited for new beginnings. So you're actually already preempting being more positive about it. And that's amazing, because it just really pushes you through in a positive way. It doesn't take you through in a negative way. And that's something that you would have learned over time. So those who don't learn from history are due to repeat it. So really, really good for you. Really good for you. Karen says, I have 20 years of recruiting in legal market and also do career transition coaching. I enjoy the people contact and seeing what is of value in them. This helps their self-esteem and they go on to get really good jobs. I like using my intuition and helping people make changes. That's amazing. Really amazing. I've been at my workplace almost 42 years. A lot has changed, but I still enjoy it. Wow. Wow, Jane. You've been there since I was 2. My first job 20 years ago was Tesco, and I was there nearly 6 years. Yeah, my husband's been with Tesco for 21 years this June. 21 years. Been my own boss for 11 years in September. Amazing. Me too. Not September, March. I've had this business I've had for 10 years. So I'm in my 11th year now. Thank you, MJ. I'm literally leaving it to the universe. I've put my request out there. Come autumn, I'll take action in that direction. I'm doing this face, Jenny, because I slightly disagree. What I was trying to say was, it's great that you've put autumn out there and you've put your, what did you say, your request out there. So you've put your request out to the universe. In autumn, I want to get busy with my spiritual business, but you need to take action now in spring to set that up for autumn. It's the choices we make now that'll help pave the way. So perhaps start thinking about, maybe you want to offer a workshop in autumn, or maybe you want to offer a special in autumn, and put out the feelers now. See if anyone's interested in that. Because what I've learned is, when I've done exactly what you're suggesting, I've kind of gone, oh, well, it's for autumn, so I'll just wait until autumn and then I'll let it happen. That doesn't always pan out well, because you kind of are leaving it up to chance. It's more about setting those parameters and then working methodically to get to them. And it's working smart, not hard as well. So it's just putting the steps in place. Be cool. Karen, I may need some of your support soon when I need to start a new career path. Amazing. Full-time job in sales, not happy in it, but have to have work. Then I do cakes, which is my own little business that has been going for a year. But you'll find the more passionate you are with your cakes, Terry, and the more you become known for your cakes, the more time you'll need to invest in them. It also gives you, because you've got little ones, it gives you freedom of movement. In other words, you can work around the kids' schedule with the cakes. You can almost decide your own timing. I get that you need the job that you've got right now, and I wouldn't suggest leaving it. But I do think that if you are passionate about your cakes and if that's what drives you, those might end up taking front seat, and your current work might actually just fall away because you will be making enough money off the cakes. Wouldn't that be lovely? I think it's a great feeling to work for yourself. It's a scary feeling to work for yourself. Ask me, I know, but it is what it is. So, ladies and gents, we are live Monday through Friday, 10 till 10:30 in the morning. Right, that's here for our motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. We are then also live on a Tuesday and Thursday evening via Zoom. Tuesdays we do development, Thursdays we do our mediumship, and both are offered at £5 a week per person. It's so that we can see, hear, and speak to each other. That's why we're on Zoom. It's really, really cool to be able to communicate and to get to meet everybody. Really, really lovely. For me, at least. Really, really lovely. And then we are doing Psychic Sunday on a Sunday evening, and that is usually from 7:30 until 8:30. At the moment, we're running a special. Did you know we're 10 years old this week? 10 years old as a business, and therefore I am offering a £10 reading, treatment, or consultation instead of £30, and they are available through me. Just get hold of me and we will sort out the payment. £10 instead of 30, so that's 2/3 off the price, and that's for a 30-minute reading, treatment, or consultation. Really cheap at the price, and we've had several people take us up on the offer, which is fantastic. Quickly, last two messages here. My spiritual awakening came Christmas 2006 with angel cards, and the psychometry I still do today. Looking forward to getting back to one-to-one connections and events, along with my volunteering at the museum in Wimborne to see people again. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a really big thing. I'm very, as you know, so I'm very tactile, very demonstrative, and I can't wait to give people hugs again. It's really, really weird, but true. I don't wish to have a business again. Had years running businesses. I enjoy my time. The next venture, hopefully, will be more relaxed. I'm sure Spirit will let me know otherwise. True. And all power to you, Jenny. I didn't realize that. I thought you were looking forward to having your own business passively, like at your own speed. But that's great. Absolutely. Thank you. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Right, guys. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourselves and each other, and please, please, please look after yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves. You're doing the best you can with the tools that you've got. Until I see you again, have a fantastic day. Look after yourselves. Blessings, love, and light. Namaste.